How's it going? Everybody, I am just about as happy as I've been in a little while. Why? Because I just got done working an 8 till 8 shift. That's not the fun part. The fun part is I'm on vacation. It's like July 3rd or whatever. And tomorrow, I probably won't have a chance, but any of the U.S. listeners, have a blessed and wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great time. I am on the way through Harvey Station, New Brunswick, Canada, and we're going to hit the waterfront. So, I'm on vacation until September 1st. I go back to work. Isn't that wonderful? I had built up hours and hours and hours of vacation over the years. And so now it's time to play. I'll have this time to decompress at the waterfront and home, go back and forth, and just have myself a wonderful summer. Probably the best summer I'll have from now on. Because let's face it, I just turned 56. And that means I'm over the hill and partway down the other side. They'll say, "Oh, Jamie, you're just a pup. What are you talking about?" Well, that may be true to somebody who's 70, but not myself. People don't live to be 112, so I'm not middle-aged anymore. That's okay. I've had a fantastic life so far. You know, good woman, good 3 daughters, great 6 grandkids. It's just fun. How lucky can you get? Now, it rained most of the day, so you're not going to get all that great sunny drive. But who cares? I'll go there to the waterfront in the rain and look out the picture window, have a beer, watch the rain hit the water. I just love it. Love it. Tomorrow I have to get up and go into Fredericton, the capital city, which is about, I don't know, 25, 30 kilometers from the waterfront place there. Nothing but trees from here on out. I'll turn your get to the waterfront there, up toward it. So I grew up here, as I said, probably 100 times, as you're seeing these film clips of mine. A lot of the times when I am on the way to the waterfront, you'll see me go through Harvey. I usually go that route. So I have to get up tomorrow. I mean, I'll take my time getting up. But dogs aren't with me. My wife isn't with me. I put the steps down from the landing that's out over the water, not the dock. Just the landing that we go down and have coffee on, and sometimes I fish from, and we have a great time there in the mornings. So what I do is I put the steps down from the landing down to the shore, down to the side, so the kids will have something to, get down there. They like to swim and tube and stuff like that, so it's pretty fun. The little kids. So I screwed that in, got her nice and sturdy, and put the handrail on it. That's done. So I have to go to Canadian Tire in the morning, and where else am I going to go? Not Canadian Tire. I want to get some toilet pucks. You know what I mean? Like RV toilet pucks to make it smell nice in there while the tank's filling. And some believe they're called moon ray. Moon ray on the posts around the landing. All the lights are out, so unscrew those, put some new lights on there so it'll look pretty at nighttime, and everyone can go ooh and on, all that stuff. It's my wife's 50th birthday coming up. I might go to the Red Lantern tomorrow too. Red Lantern Steakhouse, which I love going to. You've seen me go there. I go back a few times. Go from Coburn's Farm out through Douglas to the Red Lantern, and it's very, very taste-air. Jimmy likey. Whee! So my wife turns 50. I've been threatened within an inch of my life not to have a party, and I'm not. Believe me, she would effing flip. She don't want that, so I have to respect that. So what we're going to do is just put the dogs in the kennel for a week, hop in the car, and just go, baby. Just go. May go to Fundy, may go to Shediac. They have the world's biggest lobster there. You know, one of those roadside attractions. It's big, though. Nakwik's world's largest axe. Matter of fact, I have a brewery in Nakwik called Big Axe Brewery. I've done a couple of their reviews on my TikTok. I do have a TikTok called the Beer and Booze Reviews, if you want to watch that. So Big Jimmy U Border, I think my catch name is, but just search Beer and Booze Reviews. And I wouldn't mind a heart, which means a follow on TikTok apparently. And you know, and a like if you happen to watch one of the videos. That's fun. I mean, I've got a job, it's just, I just do it for fun. Kind of like this, you know, I like talking to people. I used to be a radio DJ for, I don't know, 7 to 9 years in St. John, New Brunswick. And I love to public speak. I'm an instructor at my work. And it's just fun. I just like it. Everyone likes doing their own thing, and I love public speaking and being the center of attention and showing off. My whole life. It's got me in a lot of poop, but it's also been extremely satisfying. So how are you doing? Don't forget that every time you put a comment down in the comment section, I will answer you. You know, none of my channels are too big that I can't answer every single question. So, if you have a question, I'll answer it. And if you've got a channel you might think I might like to subscribe to, just let me know and I'll subscribe to it. You know, some of the things I'm interested in are, you know, I've got a hobby of lock picking, vlogs like this. You know, it doesn't have to be a driving vlog, it can be a walking vlog. I just like to listen to people talking about current events and interesting things, and you know, it helps pass the time. I like podcasts. I like fishing, hiking, camping, those type of channels. So if you've got any or all of those and like a follow, just let me know and I'd love to follow you. Coming up on Newmarket, tiny little village. It's not even a village. I call it a hamlet. Sort of a hamlet. Coming up on that, and I'll flip you around as soon as we get out of the trees. There's a couple of houses you can look at the very least, and then we'll do the chicane down from the Longs Creek Bridge area and go the old way toward Fredericton. We'll get to the waterfront and veer down. Mactaquac Head Pond is where my place is. I've been running around there since I was, oh gosh, 5. So over 50 years. 50 effing years. 50 years, me. My Big Jimmy U channel, I just did a tour It's not all that exciting, but, you know, I like it. At least you get to know where I sit and the things I talk about when I talk about, you know, the waterfront place and stuff. So you'll be able to not have to picture it. You'll know what it looks like. You know, interesting. You see those graves right there? The church we just passed? I don't know if you knew this or not, and I didn't until, I don't know, a couple years ago. It's one of my fun facts. If the gravestones are on the lawn surrounding the church, it's called a graveyard. But if there's no church and all the graves are just in a locked, fenced area, it's called a cemetery. Isn't that interesting? You may not think so, but I do. All right, we're coming up on the old way to Fredericton. We're going to pass by the turnoff where you can take the new Trans-Canada. Route 120 we're headed for. The old Trans-Canada. New Market. New Market. We're partway through New Market here now. That's how small it is. But it's a nice little sleepy hamlet. I enjoy nice sleepy little hamlets personally. And we got the 3rd of July. Lots of nice houses for sale in here, sir, ma'am. Where do you live? If you don't mind me saying. I guess I could look at the analytics of this channel, which I never do. There's only about 64 of us on here. 65 including moi. Yeah, give me a like, a thumbs up. Thumbs up really help, I guess. Like spread you out to the advertisers and get you more views. So if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be just great. You don't have to. Don't have to subscribe either, but gosh, I would sure appreciate that. I don't monetize my channels, by the way. Just so you know, I'm not doing it for money. I don't have any of my 3 YouTube channels monetized. I don't bother with TikTok either. I've got a job. I've got enough to live on. That's good enough for me. Here's that chicane I was telling you about. Whee! Yeah. I feel like an F1 driver there. I feel like Max Verstappen. All right. We are 5 minutes away. Everyone loves it. Yeah, if you picture, you see the water coming up here, but this is the St. John River and its offshoots, tributaries, and whatnot. Look on the right as we just get done these trees here. You see they've got the water park in there. Look at a whole bunch of inflatable things for your family and stuff. I've talked about this green bridge ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. Wow, starting to clear up a little bit. I wish I had got up here at like 5 today because they had pretty big thunderstorms, which I liked. Jimmy liked thunderstorms. Yes, I do. Of course, I forgot about 5,000 things, but that's okay. I have my wife pack my bag for me. She remembers all the essentials, put it that way. You know, I'm not going to have a dirty butt, teeth, I'm going to be shaving, important stuff like that, you know. She's a good girl. All right, so hang the old left and head on down the old waterfront road. Yeah, so tomorrow, Canadian Tire, Red Lantern Pub and Steakhouse. Minimum. Uncle Stevie wasn't home. I think people are on the left is my Uncle Carl's. And I think people are staying at his house, Airbnb people. Yeah. All right. So down we go. I don't know what that is. Somebody's Michelin water tube. Tender is the night. Oh, tender. All right, it is 9:14 as we turn onto Molly Slade Drive. That's my Uncle Carl's little trailer there. Oh my goodness, it must have been a terrible blow down here. I'm thrilled. The landing is still down to the water, so it didn't blow apart on me. That means I did an excellent job. Must have been there's my place right there. Right there. Can't believe that garbage can is still sitting up. I'm impressed with myself. I'm impressed. Yes, indeed. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming along here today. I couldn't be more thrilled that you came along with me, and every couple of days I'll have another thing going here. And she probably forgot my tripod, but at any rate, I may or may not have time, but it's clearing up and it looks really, really nice out there today. So thank you so much. And once again, remember those likes, a thumbs up. I sure appreciate those. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's clearing up. Nice. Nice. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Oh, my finger. Goodbye. Have a great one.